How are you feeling?
It's weird. I mean, I've talked to some people here and there, and I mean, I think I've told you what my pitch is, that I'm at the point where I just don't have any.
I would like to hear it.
Yeah, like I'm at the point where I don't really have fears or reservations when it comes to targeting people, winning stuff, and being blunt about who I'm putting up. Like,
Yeah.
that's kind of where I'm at.
Where would your head be at if you stayed?
Oh, I'm gunning for the boys.
Yeah.
Gunning.
Yeah.
That's what it's been, and that's where it has stayed.
Yeah.
You know, and just like, I think whether it's me or Braden who stays, it's two very different games that would be happening. I would have to swing into full competition mode. I'm a pretty big target here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's basically I win or I'm likely on the block, which people could see as beneficial for themselves.
Oh yeah.
Like, likely it would be like me and Ro going up, or me and Vic, or
Yeah.
stuff like that. So, yeah.
Or like me and you. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's so hard because everybody's like heard everybody's names.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, and I just find it ridiculous beyond belief that, like, literally I'll be talking to them. They're like, oh, like, you're still sure it's not Tera? I'm like, it's not fucking Tera. Yeah. Like, like I literally was like, yeah, I'm 100% sure.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm just at that point where I just feel like it's enough. It's been
you're ready.
nonsense.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to come out swinging. And I think I've performed well in most competitions. Like in the POV,
absolutely.
even though I didn't win, I was not far behind. I would have had it in the next few minutes.
No, I agree with that.
You know,
Like if somebody else was in that competition other than Rob.
I probably would have won.
Yeah, because he did. He just had like a really good lead. He might have like,
Yeah.
he got the pieces over quicker, and I think he
Yeah.
might have got the concept of it.
Yeah.
But you were getting it. And
Yeah.
Nobody else was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so I mean, I'm competitive. I'm strong, and like I've stood up and bluntly said exactly what I thought a couple times now. So I'm not afraid to do that. And that's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah.
I think people will either see this as an asset or they'll be afraid of it, but that's all I can really
Where do
say.
you think you can get the votes?
Well, my thought was, I think you and Tina would benefit from having me here
Yeah.
because I'm
It's nothing against Braden, but I agree.
a bigger target, and
Yeah.
competition-wise, I've performed a little better.
Well, and I have heard that Beth thinks that Braden would go with her.
Yes.
I have heard that.
Yes.
I don't know if that's true, but I have heard that.
Well, that's kind of what I've been saying is like, if I'm here, I'm a target and I need to win comps, period.
Yeah.
Because I've told them bluntly to their faces exactly what I think.
Yeah.
I was telling Tina that this morning. They've pulled me into rooms and tried to talk to me and, you know, interrogate me, and I haven't been having it.
Yeah.
You know, Beth's like, oh, I wish like I could have gone to bat harder for you guys, but it wasn't there. I'm like, no, we were told that it was you guys in terms of the veto.
Yeah.
That was the deciding factor, and it didn't happen. So, words, reality.
Yeah. Yeah.
Told it to her face.
Yeah. I know.
Bra-
I heard that, and I
Yeah.
was like, oh, good for her.
Yeah. So, I mean, Braden would be playing a game where he would have to play the I just lost my best friend card. Please take me in.
Yes.
But potentially not hit the block for a couple weeks. I think I'm on the block almost every week. I don't win.
Yeah.
Like, people from our side don't win.
Yeah. Unless you start hammering. Do you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think you have a good pitch.
That's my pitch. I'm a huge target right now.
Yeah.
Somehow, I became a target.
Have you chatted with Vic yet?
I chatted with her over the past 3 days, so her comment in the hot tub really threw me off.
Yeah.
And this is exactly what I told her. I said, like, I'm a target, I'm competitive, I'm strong, and I'm not afraid. So, really did throw me off. But,
I love you, Ro. He's the best.
I don't know where she's at in the game, because she has moments where it seems like she's 100% with us, and then she has moments where it seems like she's 100% with them.
Yeah.
Like, if I had to guess who was likely playing both sides the most, it's Vic.
Yeah.
I think the most appealing thing to her would be the fact that I'm probably a bigger target than her at this moment in time, and she would probably hit the block before Braden.
Yeah. I think having a conversation with her
Yeah.
is needed from you.
Yeah. I mean, I've
And-
spoken to her multiple times.
Yeah. But maybe like really like hitting home. Like
Yeah.
Why you are a benefit for her specifically.
Yeah. I was going to talk to her. My plan was to talk to her tomorrow so
Yeah.
that the boys didn't have as much time
Yeah.
to change the script.
Yeah.
that was my entire thought process, because I was going to pull her today, but like, then she has a day and a half to like sprinkle things that I've said to them and change everything.
Right.
Like, I strategically didn't pull her today for that reason.
Well, I'm sure if you say to her, like, if I'm here, you're not going up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And I've spoken to Ro, and he's in a hard spot because he's tight with me and Brayden. But like, he understands too that if I'm here, it offsets pressure from him.
Yeah.
And then we have, you know, the two of us who have performed well in comps to offset them, who have not actually performed well, except for I think this one.
Yeah. No, I think you have a good pitch.
That's my pitch.
If you can get the numbers, I will do it.
Okay.
And it's honestly like, I love Brayden so much too. I hate that it's the two of you up there.
Yeah.
But I see your points.
Yeah.
And I like seeing a little spice come out of you. Like, I'm like, oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. No, I told Jed and Beth to their face, 100%.
Yeah.
They're like, well, who do you think it is? I'm like, Ty.
Yeah.
They're like, well, why do you think that? I'm like, well, it just only makes sense.
What about Kiefer? Would you speak to Kiefer?
Kiefer likes Brayden a lot more than he likes me.
Yeah.
I mean, what I'm thinking...
Just because they, like, share beds and everything, you mean?
Yeah. And, like, he's very, like, defender and, like, da-da-da.
Yeah.
So my thoughts would be that it would be probably Beth, Jed, Kiefer, who vote for Brayden.
Yeah.
You guys, Vic, hopefully, and then Ro would be the swing for me.
Yeah. What if Ty wasn't actually the invisible HOH?
If Ty's not the invisible HOH, it's Vic.
Yeah.
And I go home.
Yeah. And it would kind of show that too, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think Vic would make this move because I don't think it makes sense to make this move, especially when you're invisible and you're playing both sides, but you never know.
No, for sure.
You never know.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think you have some really good valid points. And it is like, it's a crappy situation for me either way.
Yeah.
But you have a good pitch.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't want it to get to the point where the boys are outnumbering the women.
That could happen
quickly. And that becomes hard when it just comes down to like...
And I don't know where it started from, but Beth is pretty confident that Brayden will be a number for them. I don't think that it's true.
I think it's because Beth thinks Brayden's more malleable. I've never been that way.
Yeah.
I told Beth to her face, I'm like, you guys tried to work with me early on in this game, and you turned on me 10 days in.
Yeah.
For something that shouldn't have mattered.
Yeah.
It wasn't a big deal. So I'm like, I fully expected you to do it again, and here we are. That's why I told her to her face.
The flip?
With
the
Josh.
Ro and Josh,
Yeah. I told that to her face.
Yeah.
I said, I expected you to do it again, and here we are. You've done it.
Yeah.
And that's why, I don't know if you were there, but in the kitchen, her and I left Expedia, and she was pissed.
When I walked in, I thought that you guys were like crying.
No.
Yeah, I had no idea.
She was angry because I wasn't dealing with it.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a good pitch. You've got a good pitch.
Thanks.
I think your cell would have to be big.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. And that's why I was scared to do it today.
Yeah.
Because if she's playing both sides, she would go to the boys and say, Austin's gunning for you.
Yeah.
And then I'm in even worse water.
Yeah. And I think you should just like be like, look, I'm not coming for you.
Yeah.
I've got bigger fish to fry.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that is like the wild card. Like next week, we could potentially be heading into a double. I see your points.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I don't know if it's luck that I've done well, but I mean, when I get in those comps...
No, I think you're strong. I think you're strong.
I think something mentally changes, and I just gone. Like,
and I don't think that you would waver. I think when you say that's where you're going, that's where you're going.
Oh, 10,000%.
Where there was a little bit of time just because of what they say, where I wasn't sure.
Yeah. No, if I won...
Where your head was at, do you know what I mean? Where I was like, are they, like... But I think that you just, like, played it very well to them.
Yeah.
Which was great.
Yeah. What's frustrating is, had it not been for the invisible HOH, I don't think I would be in this position.
Yeah.
That's what's really hard about this. But if I won HOH next week, I would literally say, you made a mistake putting on the block last week.
Yeah.
I think you were in the invisible HOH. You're both hitting the block, and if one of you comes down, Beth, you're going out.
Yeah.
I'd say that flat out. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm past the point of caring. I've been on the block 2 times now.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Put me on the block? Okay, been there.
Yeah. No, you've got a really good pitch.
Like, do it.
I've just been like, I just want her to say it to me. So I can be like, yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And it does. It sucks because it's Brayden.
It's the worst case scenario for me.
It's the worst. But you're not campaigning against him. You're campaigning for yourself.
Yeah.
And you came here for a reason too.
Exactly.
And you make really good points.
Yeah.
If you can figure it out.
Yeah.
How did your chat go with Tina?
It went well.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that Ro was telling me that he had like a quick touch point with you guys.
Yep.
I told Tina the same thing. I'm like, I'm at a point where I just need to gun for everything if I do stay.
Yeah, I definitely think that she's open for the idea.
Yeah. So that's kind of where...
Like, I think if you can secure that.
Yeah. Totally.
What's up, Kiefer? Everybody just keeps like coming in and then slowly creeping out. What you doing?
Real slow.
Such a creep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
That's
Keep me
the
posted.
plan. That's the plan.
Keep me posted.
I sure will.
It does. It sucks.
It's super shitty.
It's super. But that's why things need to change.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And that's really what I'm saying. I'm like, I'm not scared of it.
Yeah.
I really told them all in their faces, like,
Yeah.
you've lied to me multiple times.
Yeah.
Like, so.
Oh, I'm glad we finally got to like chit chat.
I know. It's been like a hellish 3 days. And yeah, I feel like every time I went into a
And I
room,
mean, they do kind of like lie quite a bit. But they're convinced that Brayden would be coming for me, which I don't think so. But because we don't talk a lot of game,
I know.
it can kind of get in your kitchen a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
You know?
No, it's the same.
I don't
shit.
think that he would.
He would never.
Yeah.
He literally would never.
Yeah.
Would never.
Yeah.
Like, they talk so much shit. So much shit. The fact that they were trying to pin this on you. I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
Like, I literally was like, period, no.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Way too detailed of story.
Yeah. I'm like, why would she do that?
How could I even make all that stuff up?
They were like, what
With
if it
the
was 3
11s?
tiebreakers? I'm like, what?
No, that doesn't make sense.
Like, that's like when they told me, like, oh, Tara's coming for you and Beth. I'm like, it's because you guys don't know that.
No, and that's fine that they don't know that.
Yeah.
It will for sure draw some
Separate.
lines. Like,
Oh.
then they'll know.
Oh, absolutely.
But it's also where the numbers are.
It's there. I mean, I feel like everyone's been so afraid to do it.
Absolutely.
And it's like, we're at that point. Like, you have to do it.
Yep.
Or else it will happen to you. And then what?
No, agreed. Agreed.
Like, it's just getting ridiculous now. I'm just over the arrogance of it all. I hate it.
I think you are making them sweat a little bit, though.
Me?
I think so.
I think so too. I kind of love it.
I know, I'm not mad at it.
I kind of love it.
Good chat, girl.
Nice chatting.